Black border speed run number 47 is going to be on an expert map known as Flooded Valley. We're going to jump right in because this map stresses me out more than any other map in Bloons TD6. But I don't want to start this off negative. We're going to be as positive as possible so we can have the best run possible. Now we are going to be using Oben because he's perfect for this. He can see through the wall right off the go, so there's no having to build any ice thingies here or place him on top of a 5th tier boat. He just works. So let's hit that timer, hit play, and then place our Oben down. And luckily those spikes are up at the top. And one thing I can say that's positive about this map is that it will be fast because it's a very, very, very short map. There are 2 lanes, but they both go through the same exact spot, meaning that we can knock this out very, 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 very quickly. And what's cool is even if you miss a balloon, like let's say we don't have enough firepower, so it goes to the other side like it is doing here, it's already there at the other end, and the other side can hit it, and it's so fast. But I will say we're going to be a little bit negative in the start here. I can't stand this map. It is so difficult because you can't see when this side comes through here and then goes out the other side. You can't see that because it's being flustered by this side. And next thing you know, you just lost. And it's so devastating because it usually happens on round 98, 99, or 100. But before we get too far in, don't forget to head on over to settings, click creator support code, and type in code Dabloon because it helps out the channel every time you purchase something from the Ninja Kiwi store at no extra cost to you. Now I do have a little list that I have made of a step-by-step process for the strategy I'm going to be using for Chimps and Half Cash. Now Half Cash I know will work without a doubt, without any hiccups, but the problem with Chimps is that it's just always different. And on this map, it's just, there's so much RNG. So we're going to be doing our best to go as fast as we possibly can, but I'm notorious for once I finally do lose at the end, I get very flustered because I'm 2 hours in and then all of a sudden we have a loss. It's just a really sad thing. But today that's not going to happen. We're staying strictly positive. I had a bunch of coffee before I started filming this. I've been practicing on Half Cash and Chimp, so I think we have this down. And the best part is that if we can get through this without any hiccups or any major hiccups, guess what? We're going to have one of the fastest times in the entire game for the sheer fact that this is a very insanely short map. Now I put a little 1-2-0 sniper here and I don't know why it's on strong. I was thinking I just need something better for lead. So maybe just like one of these two because Oben does pop lead, yes, but it has to get to the middle of the track. And no, it's not going to take forever to get there, but if we can keep everything right there the whole time, we'll never have any problems. Now the hardest game modes for this, it is an expert map, so pretty much anything in hard mode, right? Because double HP, that first Moab is going to be tough. Alternate balloon rounds, that first fortified Moab is going to be tough on round 40. And definitely Half Cash because we're very limited on our towers. There's a lot of towers that you can't use until later on for the sheer fact that they can't see. None of these can see. And even if it could reach, it couldn't hit it because it's up on a higher point the water is. So you're just stuck with absolutely nothing except for water towers, snipers, and then a few choice towers like this one. Once you upgrade it to the very bottom path, as far as it can go, it can reach the track. But by that point, are you going to be using that tower? Probably not. There's a lot of other choices you can use. So we're going to be heavily leaning on subs and boats and maybe planes, except for planes, the same problem. If we put a plane down too early, they're never that good to begin with. And so you need to get to all the way to never miss targeting for it to be even usable because it's just not going to be that great. And then you think helicopter, but no, the helicopter goes absolutely bonkers because it can't handle that there's both a track on the top and the bottom. So it just goes wham, 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 and then you end up missing because it's overloaded. But luckily the most beginner modes here and even probably most of medium is going to be kind of brainless. Like we can just place some towers down as long as we have our camo covered, our lead covered, and our just general balloon popping covered. We shouldn't have any problems ever. Now I guess I forgot the actual Moab here, so I think what we should do is just grab one of these. The only time this is actually going to be good. We'll wait till 39 though because triple guns and airburst starts can handle most of this. So we'll do that and now we should be able to take this down super quick. I'm just going to keep hitting that button and we should get it as instantly as possibly can. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. There we go. And what's cool about this is all we have to do is hit home, hit play, hit expert, and there we go. We're right on to the next one on primary only, which is a very odd one because none of these towers can work. So pretty much, let me think here. Do we have to just use Oben the whole time? Like, is that really a thing? Or can we actually get this guy over there with like a sharpshooter? No, because he's gonna need crossbow master, huh? I think crossbow and sharpshooter can go farther, but this is exactly what I was talking about. This is gonna take forever. Now, I think the only other hero for this would be, well, we should just keep using the ability over and over and it'll speed through it as quickly as possible. Oh, and look at, there we go, it's perfect. Now, I know I came in hot with this. I'm probably talking a mile a minute and we jumped right in, but I had to get in the zone for this map. Like I had to sit here and pretty much do some like Bloons meditation 20 minutes prior to hitting that play button because I was very, very nervous, and I'm still very nervous. And you'll see once we get to half cash and chimps, I'm probably going to be shutting down. Like if you could see me on this and you'd be like, whoa, what's wrong with this guy? Because it's that stressful. You work really hard on this map and it just will come out of nowhere and just mess you up. And I'll tell you when that's going to happen, but I'm staying as positive as I can because I think if I do, I'm going to try something here. I've been told this before. If I stay positive, then there's a good chance that we won't have any problems. Now, I don't know how true that is, but I heard it somewhere one time. So I think if we keep a positive attitude, we'll be good this entire run. Now, I don't think this will reach no matter what, right? And then none of these towers, I think the ice tower has some weird stuff where it can reach if you just do it right with the one, but we can't really do that for the fact that, well, I just don't think we should do that. I just don't think it would matter because then we'd have an ice tower that's like literally stopping one layer of balloon at a time, slowing us down. Does crossbow reach? No, but sharpshooter will, so that's cool. And this ability is helping a lot too. It is slowing or speeding things up, I guess you'd say. Now, as far as the Moab goes, that's super simple. We just sell everything for a Moab assassin, I think would probably be the best bet. I just need to remember to use the ability, but it does reach now. That is so cool. This is perfect. This is actually a really good strategy right now. It's gonna go relatively fast. But if this is our slowest game mode, is primary only with only 40 rounds, is it really that big of a deal? Probably not. But I do know that this works, right? I don't think it's like visible, but you can make the Maelstrom work. I think I've done it in challenges before. I don't know if it was like a fluke or some kind of bug or some kind of weird thing that made it do that, but I'm pretty sure it works. Now, I've asked you guys before, but for those of you who have not answered or just want to let me know again because you just don't like it that much, what is your least favorite map? I know I said I'm gonna be positive, but we gotta know because this is probably one of my least favorites, but that's because I haven't worked on Bloody Puddles, Workshop, or Quad. I think once I start working on those, then it's gonna be really, really stressful. But for now, this is one of my least favorites along with Geared and Bazaar if we're gonna go down the trail. And then beginner, I don't really have a least favorite beginner map because they're all pretty fun, pretty easy, right? But I'm gonna see if this works, and does it? Well, I did it on a camo, so that really didn't help out. Let's try this again. I think it does, right? So I have 18, yeah, it does work. Oh, that's super cool. That's awesome. But we are losing a lot of our mana shields, so we gotta make sure that we don't mess this up for sure. Now, I think I can just buy this and then, oh, we have this. Okay, we're fine. And then just do this to make sure we don't lose all of our lives because that would be super silly this far in. Oh, no way. Oh, that ceramic. I didn't even know there was a ceramic there. That's super goofy. Okay, so we need to use our abilities better and then we'll use the Moab Assassin. That's crazy. Okay. But then if it gets too crazy, okay, good. I thought we were gonna like lose something there, but I didn't know there was that many ceramics in a beginner mode. I'm just so used to having other towers that was kind of weird. All right, so this one, same thing that we normally do. We're gonna do this, and we're gonna buy this one and then get going with it, right? So we'll get going with it. We'll grab a camo for it. Okay, then we'll grab this one too. Okay, and then I think we can grab another one. I don't know if this is actually gonna work here. This always works, but at the same time, it's usually not this difficult of a map or this much to mess up on with a map. But I think if we do this and then that, we should be fine. And then maybe like another alchemist here, just to give it the top path. Yeah, that's actually not bad. But let me know your most least favorite map and tell me why. Don't just say because I don't like it. Like for this one, I don't like it because it just comes out of nowhere. It's like Quad. You think you're tracking a balloon and then next thing you know, you just lost. Like what just happened? I thought we were doing good. And it's just because it's a short map and it's just one lane for 2 tracks. So it's kind of crazy. So let me know the reasoning behind your least favorite map. And then since we are being super positive, right? We're being the most positive we can possibly be playing balloons. Tell me your favorite map right below it. Actually start with your favorite map because we're positive people here. So your favorite map and then your least favorite map. And only because we have to keep it symmetrical and be contrast to what we're saying, not because we're negative, right? So we've been working pretty good at throwing down a plane and then hitting play and then adding everything else to it so we can keep moving. And then on those single lane maps, we can just throw down a crossbow monkey and then win that way. But I'm wondering, for water maps, would a top path boat be better, a 420 with a camo next to it if we can make it reach? Because then you'd have the firepower right up on it like this, plus the planes flying around. I'm wondering if that'd be better. That would be a lot more money too. But luckily we do have this and I totally forgot about it. I don't think we're gonna need it though. It does help, but then it takes money from you as well because until it breaks open or you put a new one out, you don't get that money. So if you're looking for it, that's kind of a bummer. But here's 60. We can throw down Oben's little brambles too. I keep forgetting that he has all this stuff and we just kind of letting it slide for now because I'm so like focused on what we're gonna do, poopy brown border, what we're gonna do later that I don't really think about the abilities right now. So we're gonna hit this one. Oh my gosh, just hit play. I need to hit play first since it has the spikes there anyway, and so I don't mess up. And everyone always says, why don't you use hotkeys? Because that's why. Literally, it's U for a hero, and I hit Y for a glue gunner. Why? I don't know. That's why. That's why. All right, so let's just put those there because that's what we're gonna do on Chimps anyway, more specifically placed, of course. But I think we can kind of run this for a while because I liked what I did where I had the bottom path boat for the camo and the leads, and these two kind of share off each other and do that stuff. And it seems to be pretty good. So we'll do, yeah, let's just try it. Let's keep it going. Slowly but surely, round 32, but we do have a double camo lead popping boat here and then 2 airburst starts to pull off of that. So we have everything covered, and both of these see into the outside of the track. So we're going as fast as we can. And then I think just adding triple guns and then armor piercing darts to both of these will be okay because we don't have to go through round 63. So we don't have to worry about that big ol' rush. And I think we're in a pretty good spot. This should be a really, really fast run as long as we don't mess things up. Bold letters, do not mess things up here. But this is quick. And then I think we could probably also, before we get those ones, just like build up slowly like a ladder, right? Don't just jump straight to $3,000 each. Get this one too. Why not? This is really good. I've been using this a lot lately. Well, just in this run when I was practicing. But when I use this, it just disintegrates things, kind of like the bottom path recursive cluster. Like they're there and then the balloons aren't there all of a sudden. And I really like that. I mean, why wouldn't you? The whole goal is to get rid of the balloons, right? But what's cool about this is that once we get both of these, honestly, with probably just triple guns, we're done. We don't need to do anything else. Look at that Moab go down, and we didn't even need to put a brambles down because it was there and we popped it there. But it doesn't hurt to have 2 armor piercing darts. And then I'm thinking even go with a top path boat since we have, 19 rounds left. We have some time to just like spread out our wings a little bit here. Now, the only round that we're gonna need extra camo on to be 59 to get rid of those camo leads faster, but I'd rather have this one for the strength regardless than like shaving off a couple extra seconds or nanoseconds by going with the bottom path with the top path, because then it can't pop lead anyway, so then that wouldn't help for 59, so you'd have to get some kind of like top path sub. Gross. How about let's just leave it like this, and now we have this guy, which will probably never break. We have 13 rounds left, and I don't see anything getting to the middle to begin with. I was able to add a whole nother boat. Now I'm adding another armor piercing darts. I mean, this is as fast as we can go, and like I said, I don't think there's anything in this tree. We can check it, and yeah, there's not even one banana in that tree. So there we go, and that's not that slow. We didn't barely see any camo lead, so I'm okay with this. 60 is gonna be, oh, didn't even see it. Didn't even see 60, but look how much money we're making because we're on expert maps. That is actually insane. Luckily, military only allows us to use subs, so we can go like this and we'll grab, oh, I forgot about open. Uh-oh. Well, it's actually better if we start with subs, and it really doesn't matter. It's gonna be a couple rounds off. And honestly, oh my gosh, it's gonna be the same exact strategy. But you know what I just thought of? Magic monkeys only. I thought primary is difficult, but what are we gonna actually do against magic monkeys only? That kind of worries me because maybe we can go with like a top path wizard, but then it doesn't see camo. No, we can go with a top path to see over the hill and then a bottom path. Oh, I don't want to do it. Now, this is the only problem with this strategy. Luckily, we can do the exact same thing again, like literally the exact same thing. It'll work great. But now I'm not going to have lead popping for the bottom half right now. It's, again, not that slow, but it wasn't perfect. So maybe I should have gone with lead first, but I thought camo would be more important since 33 is going to be coming up. But it looks like I would have had both anyway, so I probably should have gone lead first. So I'll know that in the future if we end up using this again. But I'm trying to think ahead, and yeah, there's absolutely no difference than what we just did for regular medium. So same strategy, and it worked great. No big deal there. So didn't need to show you through. Oh my gosh, what am I doing? Free play. My head's not in the game right there. I was just letting it sit because we've already done it. So now we're on to Apopalypse here. Let's see if we can get done with this one. It's going to be roughly the same exact thing. We'll just keep putting Oben down first. And since Apopalypse does not matter. Oh, what is that? Slow motion. Oh my gosh. Those are little mistakes that just add up time, I swear. But since Apopalypse does not matter at how long it takes to pop the balloons, we can let things go through if we need to, or let them go down the track, I guess is a better way to say it, and pop them on the other side because the rounds just keep moving. I say that every time, but I just want you guys to know because this one does not really slow us down. As long as we don't lose, it's not slow. Essentially, I'm doing the exact same thing, but I did add a farm because I like to have one farm in Apopalypse. I feel like it just makes things better, but I'm kind of being sloppy. I just have like a 032 boat here, and then I didn't even get these up to what they need to be yet, but I haven't seen a Moab either, and even if we did, we could take it out no problem. So I'm just gonna do the same exact thing. Honestly, this could be like our strategy for most of it. I might change it up a little bit in hard mode just to make it a little bit faster earlier on because see, we're only going up to 60, But if we get to 63 with this, it's kind of a garbage strategy. Like you don't want to go past it because these won't be able to handle it. We need something like what I found worked really, really well was a top path spike factory, like all the way up to the really good one. But here we go. Okay, this is actually kind of scary. So what we're gonna do here is add this in real quick. Okay, there we go. And I'm gonna add another one actually too. That I did not like that, but we're thinking quick on our feet so we don't have any problems here. And then obviously throw in a tree because why not? And then I think another solid play here will be to do this one like that and then grab the top path boat. I forgot how crazy fast it gets out of nowhere. Like all of a sudden you're just getting worked on by several Moabs and fortified Moabs like it's nobody's business. But at any second here, we should be able to finish this up. Like we're done. There we go. All right, now we're on to reverse, which is probably going to be the toughest mode in this entire one if I click that button wrong. You can tell my head's everywhere in this. I'm just nervous. That's all I can say is I am nervous. But with reverse, not too bad. I guess the exact same thing, right? So this seems to be the play. I just keep doing it because it's working and we're not seeing any balloons and we're going very, very fast. So we're actually a lot faster than we normally are, even on beginner modes, medium modes, whatever maps we're on, we're moving. There's our silver boulder. We're on to hard mode. And I think now we're going to actually change it up because we do have to fight through 63. I still will start with Oben because I think that's the best play here, because his trees will come in handy later on just to keep us from losing. Like that would be kind of embarrassing if we make it all the way to like 76 and lose on hard mode, right? But look at this though. See, this is already going a little bit slower because we don't have as much money as we normally do, and we can't use our free dart or our free glue, unfortunately. But to ask a question, has anybody ever used the free glue? Have you ever chosen free glue over free dart? I don't know why anybody would do that. Unless, of course, it was on this map and you waited till the very, very end of Impoppable and you put like a glue on the water after using an ice tower or a boat to go with like sticky glue or something. Because other than that, I just don't see the point, right? I've never gone glue over dart. That would just be crazy. I'm wondering if it's faster to go airburst darts though, or go for advanced intel first, but nothing slipped by. So I still think airburst might be better. And then getting advanced intel on the airburst seems to be the fastest. And I didn't plan to keep doing this strategy over and over. It just seems to be working really well. The range of the boat is so good that it just gives advanced intel some awesome distance to work with. But right when I upgrade there, that kind of slipped. You saw that. So I'm wondering maybe it would have been better to go with advanced intel first and just had the twin guns helping on both sides. But no, because twin guns wasn't enough for this guy. So it'd been too much for this one too. And they both would have just been kind of struggling. So I think this is a better play for sure. But now that our money's not going to be the same, for our first camo, we should probably just use our Oben's ability, right? Yeah, we're going to have to if we want to. Well, I mean, it doesn't really matter because we still have to pop the rest of that round. So it's not like it slows us down not to pop it, but you might as well just use everything that you can, right? So for this one, I think camo's better. Yeah, let's do that. We went with lead last time, but lead's only 2 rounds. It's 28 and 30. So it's not that big of a deal, but these would be a big deal later on. Let's put that to the test though and check it. So there we go. We're wasting a little bit of time, but I think we'd waste more time on 33, 36, 37 on not popping the camo because those rounds are long, right? And we're still popping the lead. We're just not doing it quickly. So yeah, this is the way better plan for sure. So now we make the decision, do we want to farm now or should I get triple guns first? But like I said, this is a really fast map. So I think any option's good. I think just getting 1 farm's cool. How about that? Just lets us feel like we're doing something productive. And like 36 is kind of getting by a little bit, but not too crazy. And then we can just use Oben's thing to finish off the 3rd rush of it. And there we go. Super simple stuff. Now, as far as the Moab goes, that's going to be super easy with what we have here. And even if somehow we decide that we can't pop it, right? Like we get some balloons through, it won't be enough to lose. We have 25 mana shield and 100 lives. It's not like it's the hardest thing in the world. Plus we had 2 subs and a boat. But you know what? I did forget the cannon ship, but I didn't forget it. Well, I guess I did forget it, but I'm glad I didn't get it because we didn't need it early on, obviously. But now it's going to help for sure. This is the play. I'm really digging this. Like, look at that. And then we'll use Oben. I didn't even touch Oben stuff. That is so cool. We do need 1 armor piercing darts though, for sure. Because if we don't, we're going to get wrecked by the ceramics, like 100%. Well, maybe not because Bomb Man's like pretty good. And I do want to farm because I'm like super greedy. How about just 3 farms in this cool little V formation? And that's done. That's it. It's symmetrical. It looks good. We'll get 1 up to marketplace and then we'll get our armor piercing darts because 47. No. Let's actually get that first. I need to get it first because our 47 is going to be kind of rough and annoying. So we might as well just have it cleared out. Now we can beat it because we'll have the tree, but I don't want to just beat it. I want to go quickly. And I'm hoping the tree doesn't even pick up anything on 47. That would be the ultimate goal here. Oh, it did have a lot in there, unfortunately. I guess that wasn't the plan. Whoopsie. All right, so I am going to go for marketplace and then get my armor piercing. I know we're coming up on round 50 pretty quick here, and the Moabs are going to kind of slow us down a bit. But honestly, I'm still thinking this might be one of our fastest runs ever if we don't have any problems. This is crazy how quick this is. Even when they get past our defense, it's literally nothing. Like, look at how crazy this is. So now I'm pretty sure, I'm gonna put that in parentheses or quotations there. I'm pretty sure we are fine and we can get to the top path boat before 63, maybe. I don't know though, because that would mean we need like $34,000, but we do have 3 farms helping us get there. So on Chimps mode, we can get about like 28 to 30 grand by 63 just on without any farms. So with farms, we should be fine. And I just really like the boat because the 4th tier is so good just for taking down Moabs in the meantime. This map is so scary because what happens is these boats fly around. And I've always talked a little smack on the boat to begin with for that reason. But what he does is they fly around, and then other times, like if you rerun this round the same over and over, like you just do 55 6 times, the planes are gonna go different directions. And then it might not attack the same. So it just kind of makes it like really random sometimes. And you'll notice that a lot in Chimps because you'll just lose for no reason. But it doesn't matter. They're still really strong. They take out the Moabs with absolute ease. And then everybody else cleans it up because these armor piercing darts are pretty good. Let's not lie about that. But I think I'm wrong. I don't think we're gonna be able to get $13,000 in 4 rounds. That's kind of wild actually. And then 59 is gonna be just, yeah, we're gonna, no. This guy will run into him. That's so cool. Dude, this boat is so good. Like it's such a good utility vehicle right now. And then we might actually get it in time. That's actually crazy. Okay, I'm gonna sell this just to be safe so we don't have any problems. And then I'll get carrier flagship because I know carrier flagship can solo for sure. And then what we'll do now is just grab a couple of top paths because why not? They're really good. We'll get our little tree farm up there ready. And if you guys didn't know, if you're not like Oben fanatics or whatever, you do actually earn money unless they change it because then I could just be completely wrong. But last time I checked, you do earn money when you use Oben's tree. Like it sucks it up and then you get more money back, except for Chimps mode, of course. So using it on Chimps mode, you just get your money back, which is kind of bad for using Oben on Chimps for the fact that if you need to upgrade something like immediately, but the tree has your money, not only do you not get more of it back, you don't even get that back until you click on it again. And then you're like, oh my gosh, I have all this money here. So kind of a bummer. But oh yeah, he definitely does give you money because look, we've made $1,090 with Oben on this. That's pretty good. I mean, it's really not good, but it's not bad. I guess that's the moral of that story. Now for this, I think the best would be get a Spectre, but I don't know. Yeah, actually, let's just do that. Let's just get a Spectre. Okay, I think I can sell both of these and I have enough for Spectre, just like that. Oh my goodness. And it's sped up by the boat and we can get this one. We don't need these anymore, obviously. I mean, they're helping, but who cares? We got jungle drums. Let's actually buff it up too. Why not? Let's just make it even stronger than it needs to be. Now we shouldn't see anything. When you start to get using a plane and the top path boat, when you get to the hard modes, you can actually start flying faster. Well, in the later modes, I guess, later rounds, but it just feels cooler. It feels like you're making more work done. The other ones are just like surviving for 40 rounds or 60 rounds, whatever it may be. But this is like you're fighting them back now. You're going to take the offensive and just kick some butts. I'm wondering, like, would it be beneficial to get pirate lore? That would cost a lot though, right? We'd have to sell everything. But I'm wondering if like sold this, because we already have the plane over there. I don't know. I wonder if that would work. It wouldn't even be enough because this is only 5,000, 10,000, 18,000. We still need another 10 grand. Let's just do this. It doesn't hurt. I just wanted to pull it in one shot, but I think we'll take it down pretty quickly, to be completely honest. Oh, we could do it now. We could. Oh my gosh, I could sell everything if I was faster and cooler, but it doesn't matter because I don't think we'll see much of it. And then once it gets opened up, we can pull one of them down with that one and we're good. That was really fast. I'm okay with that. We just made $1,800 or $880. Super quick stuff. Imagine Monkey's only totally worried about it, but let's see what we can do with it. So I'm just going to keep using Oben's ability like over and over and over and over. And I think the best thing to do here would be to get a druid. But first, I think this guy would be the best option because at least it'll start attacking. Yeah, just like that. So it'll keep us from losing. I don't see us losing early on anyway because Oben can kind of pretty much solo, but I don't see why it would hurt to get wall of fires on both sides for now. We can sell them later if we need to, just to keep things flowing fast. So now we're quite literally cooking with fire with that top path. So I'm going to try to get one here. Can it reach? No, that's lame. I guess there's not the worst spot. Oh, he can't even hit? Oh my gosh, I didn't even think about that. Like, it still has to be in range. What a dummy. So I won't even put one on there because Oben kind of does it on his own. And then we'll just work on getting a druid. I think that's a better plan. Now, as far as camo goes, we're going to have to get like a bottom path wizard on each side. I think that's the best way of doing that. I'm thinking Mermonkey, obviously you can place it just anywhere and just have them kind of attack. But until you get up to the higher ones, it's really not that good. And so I don't think early on it's our play. But I could be wrong. I'm really not a Mermonkey expert. I have been calling it Merm for short though, like Merm when I type it into like Supreme Avocado, like, hey, have you used the Merm yet? Or you know, if the fourth path Merm kind of thing. Okay, so this is my only option right now is to get Shimmer and top path. And I think I put it in a bad spot for this unless it gets bigger as well, because that's kind of ugly. That's super ugly to be completely honest. Okay, it does. It gives you a fat range. That's what I was looking for. And then once I get Necromancy Unpopped Army, we should be pretty chilling. And then maybe I can use a Merm. But I'm wondering how I would use it. Like, I don't know, like, are any of them good for the Moab? Or any of these things good for the Moab? I think we're kind of just in a bad spot with that unless we use this to do like Dragon's Breath. Okay, this will help us out a lot for sure. But now what I'm thinking though, the bottom path Super Monkey can see over walls. But I think it's a monkey knowledge. So that could prove to be like a huge problem. Because if I don't do it correctly, does Arcane Blast actually help with this? It should, right? But if I spend all that money and then it doesn't work, that'd be a bummer because you're talking 3,000 for knockback and another like 1,200 for the Ultra Vision. That's a lot to work with here. So what I think we'll do for this is just try to use Dragon's Breath for now. We're gonna probably eke through round 40 and lose a few lives here, but I don't think we should lose. Like there's really no reason for that because this should do a lot of damage. And then but he has no graveyard either because it's just a bad spot for it. Okay, so let's have this in the back just in case. We'll start putting 2 of these things down. Go camo because we need camo. We'll go with the Abyss Dweller, right? Oh, no, ability. Okay, that killed us. There we go. That's exactly what I didn't want. Oh my goodness. Okay, we're gonna try this again. I'm a little worried. I have the Merm here though, just in case. I think the fire should help. I have Oben, but we can just hit home and sell some stuff here. I had a feeling this would be, yeah, look, it didn't even do anything. Absolutely nothing. That was a joke. Those top towers did absolutely nothing. Oh my gosh, here we go. Our strongest one, our hardest one is going to be this, which, isn't the worst thing in the world there. So that's fine. And then that's not going to do anything good for us. Let's see if we can sell everything and buy this one. No, we're still shy. That's a bummer. Okay, that's not going to work. I don't think this will work. Maybe though. No, that doesn't work. Oh my gosh. Magic Monkeys Only is the hardest one right now. And it's actually causing me like a couple minutes of lost time here. That is actually crazy. I don't know what to do because I haven't really worked with this. Okay, so we'll just do this. We'll try this one, see if it works. And then we'll sell everything, I guess. Yeah, sell everything, see if that works. And it does, thank you. Okay, and then we'll just do one of these ones for now. It's like a cheap one, is that good? Or is that not good enough? Well, that's good, it knocked it back. Okay, that's good. So what we'll do for now is get Plasma because at least it'll handle what's there very uglily, right? And then we'll get this here for Shimmer because as soon as we get Camo Purple, we're done with. So hopefully Oben's Tree pops up any minute now. Oh my gosh, down to 9? Down to 9, are you kidding me? What just happened there? Okay, we gotta make sure we don't lose this here. And there's the purples. I honestly can't believe this, to be completely honest with you. I did not expect this in any way, shape, or form. So I guess what we'll do is we'll just grab one of these ones for now. And then now that I have Oben's Tree, that should save us until we can get to the top path Arcane Spike for now. Oh my goodness, that was actually really difficult. And I don't know why. We're down to 9 lives. What are we gonna do for 63 here? Oh my gosh, if this doesn't capture here, look at this go. Look at this go. Who knew, right? Who knew? Okay, Arcane Spike though, he's gonna help out a lot. Okay, so I've put 2 Abyssal Dwellers, and I'm hoping they do the trick. I'm hoping this is more than enough, and then I can get to Prince of Darkness. If I can get to Prince of Darkness, then I think we'll be okay. And that's really my only option here, unless I can get to Spirit, but there's no way I can get to Spirit based on what I have right now. This is kind of ugly, but luckily this guy's doing some good damage. Maybe I should put another one there. I just don't know if Abyssal Warrior is enough. I'm gonna reset it on 59 just to be safe so we don't have any problems. And then I'm hoping this goes through. We can hit home if we need to, but luckily the tree did it. Okay, so we just need $8,000 for 63. So I should probably sell this one then, right? Because I like the Abyssal Dwellers. So we'll do that and then sell these. Now we got this one going and hopefully it'll pick up its graveyard in time for 63. We can reset the tree. This might be a plan. Oh my gosh, this might actually work. I'll get Abyssal Warriors on both sides because why not? They're pretty cool. But now that this guy really kind of stresses me out too because you don't know where things are going because you have so many Bloons and you've just added more yourself having this guy going on doing his thing. But so far it works really well and it seems to be keeping everything at bay and I haven't seen anything. So that's what we need. reuse my tree, but literally if it goes through, you just won't tell. You can't tell. You cannot see with this, which is gross. Watching this graveyard fall below 2,000 really freaks me out. I'm not gonna lie. Like this could be a problem here, but I don't know which one to go for. I'm thinking going with, I want top paths on Avatar, but I can't get that in 10 rounds, I don't think. So I think I should go with Robo Monkey, but Robo Monkey with bottom path, isn't that like the grossest thing ever? But it's still critical hit, so it's still good. And I get that better range. So I think it's probably the play. But oh man, I'm just really nervous. I'm hoping these guys can just keep these Bloons at bay. All right, 75 I am nervous about. I'm gonna use my tree now, and then I'm gonna use this one, put it on strong, and then hope that it can clear out everything, because 75 can be really bad, but it does split it into 2 different spots. Oh, look, actually not doing terrible. Okay, we're getting kind of lucky now. I wouldn't say lucky since we already did really bad, but isn't that terrible? Like the longest one's Magic Monkeys only. Let's just hope that everything else goes smoothly from here. Okay, here's 78. It should, oh my gosh, it didn't even hit the tree. We are golden. All right, so for 80, I'd like to take that big guy down. I guess just attack it hard with one of these guys maybe, if we can afford it. Yeah, let's just attack him with everything we got. So just put one of these up and then go all the way there. This is actually a really good tower. I don't know why everybody hates on it. It's really good. All right, so here comes 80. And honestly, 79, it's just this easy. I should have used the Mermonkeys more, or I don't know. I'm just so lost on this one. If I would have redone it again, I think the only thing I would have done different is probably gotten a better Moab popper to begin with. So maybe focused everything on the Super Monkey, but we moved on, we got past it. Let's just keep on hoping that that didn't really slow us down, because we're making such good time with everything else. I think this one will be the same for the most part. So you're going to be seeing a lot less talking on this one. It should be a significantly shorter video on your end, for same time to film, of course, probably a little bit longer because I made that mistake, but it should be shorter on your end because doing a lot of the same strategies. No need to talk through it. I'm going to change one thing though. We can talk about it. I'm going to do the advanced intel first. I know earlier we talked about going airburst first and then advanced intel. I do think it's still a better plan, but I have to try it just to see for science, because what I'm thinking is when you have twin guns, it already kind of shoots across the track, but now it's shooting across the track way more. So this might actually be the smarter play, and then just going with straight up to airburst. We'll see on 15 how it works, right? But again, we're shaving like nanoseconds off here. I really don't think if we can get through half cash, Impoppable, and Chimps without any flaws, this still will be, I'm pretty sure, top 10 time. This is just a very fast map, and that's what you have to work with when you're doing speed runs. It's just some things are different than others. No matter how hard you try, you're not going to go as fast on Monkey Meadow as you are on Flooded Valley, unless you, of course, mess up on Flooded Valley. So this time I am changing it up. Instead of going with airburst on that top one, I got that one up to lead and camo, and this one the same. So now we should be speeding through this because they're both good to go. They both have lead and camo, so we're covered on 33, 28, 30, good to go there. We're doing really good on our popping, so I don't know why I didn't do that sooner, to be completely honest. That'll be the new trajectory as we go through this thing for sure, I think. All right, so it is double HP Moabs, but it's only the first one. So I'm not going to do the normal thing where we get the Moab Assassin. I don't think it's going to really matter because we have 2 triple guns and 2 bomb shooter guys. So we're fine on popping. Yeah, we lost 4 of the Mana Shield there, so not a big deal. And then we have armor piercing darts on this side. Now I can farm because we're going to need both armor piercing darts and probably a like 3-2-0 boat to get us past those Moabs because they are going to be strong. All right, I got 1 marketplace and then 3 200 farms. I think that's good. And then 2 armor piercing darts should be more than enough. Oh, look at those get through though. I think farms are more important at this point. We're still moving fast and we got marketplace there. 29.15 is not bad. I always forget how cheap it is when it's not Impoppable. I'm just so used to playing Impoppable and the prices are just kind of stuck in my head more than the regular ones because I'm always trying to do those like collection events when they're here. And so I end up spending on those prices. But here we go. We got 4 marketplaces. I'm happy with that. And now, like I said, just go with what we were doing before. I mean, really, that's the best option here. It's kind of scaring me, though, that we're not even doing any damage. It's all the tree. Because if it lets go, then we're kind of, in a really bad spot there. Watch how much money we get from this thing. A lot, because it's doing all of the work. How about I move it up or something like to here? Okay, we might have a problem here. I don't have anything for 63. So I think what we'll do is we'll get this one here and then get this one, okay? And then we'll sell a few things just for now, okay? I just want to make sure we get through this. And I just didn't want to have any mistakes. I'm really nervous if you can't tell. So this will guarantee us get through 63. This thing is an absolute monster, so that's good. And then we can maybe buy our farms back, but just have him kind of like do a lot of the work until then. Really good tower. And then I have these 2 up there to get the camo. We should be fine. And then we have enough money, should be able to buy that. There we go. So these bombs are really good, but then the problem obviously, of course, is that it's all the way down here. So we have to wait till it gets there. But I'm just kind of rather being safe than sorry. Like we do have double HP Moabs coming out right now. So I just want to make sure we're the safe as possible because bad morale after the Magic Monkeys only. And then I've been talking to Supreme Avocado. If you didn't know who he was, I mentioned him in several videos because he is one of the best players in this game and knows a lot about it. Well, my strategy I'm using for Chimps mode, just because it's something I could get through it and with as much practicality and reliability as possible, I was using the Mermonkey strategy or a Mermonkey strategy that I made up. Well, it wasn't working on 99. The DDTs were just soaking through and it wasn't doing its little Mermonkey spin around thing if you go with the bottom path Mermonkey. Well, I noticed that if I reset the little button, its little totem, and waited for it, it would work. So then I asked him, like, does it actually reset the timer or does that not work that way? And he goes, it doesn't work that way. And he's testing it a few times and it's not working that way, but I only made it work that way. And so I'm really nervous that we're gonna be getting to Chimps mode and I just got lucky with like a fluke run, or it's dependent on when you actually upgrade to that 4th and 5th tier, because then that's gonna be the timing that you're gonna be stuck with the rest of the game. So very, very nervous if you couldn't tell. And I really don't want to do this, to be honest. I'm really scared about 100 or Chimps mode, I guess is a better way to say it. I just called it round 100. I don't know, that's how much my head's not in the game. All right, so for this though, we're going to sell both of these and then buy this. And then we're just going to pull down the double HP ZOMG. I just don't want to mess with this right now. My head's all over the place. I'm scared because he's telling me my strategy's not going to work. And if it doesn't, then we're totally in a boom, boom, bad spot for sure. Because I cannot just think of it on the fly. It's a hard map and it's super random map. There we go, 80, pull it, we're done. We're still making really good time, like absolutely great time somehow, even though we messed up on Magic Monkeys only. But if you remember from a long time ago when we did Skates, How Fast Can You Black Border, we messed up pretty big on Magic Monkeys only, but that's still one of our top times. So as long as we don't mess everything up, we can still do a really good time. We're in a good spot for a good time. I'm gonna put up the little cheat sheet that I have here for half cash. I have done this several times, so we should have no problems. But the thing that I've noticed the most is that when I have these strategies written out, I'll vary it from like one step. Not just like, oh, I didn't upgrade that part, but like I'll buy it on the wrong round. Like let's say you put the tree down on 45 instead of 46. That will change things because then it won't be up for the next round that you need it on. So we need to, well, I don't know how to really combat that. I put it on this little sheet as much as I could and I put save tree for 78. Should I have been more specific? Probably. Was I? No. Now, I don't think I wrote that down, but what I'm going to do is just constantly use Oben's ability. We get it right away, so you might as well. And the goal is to have as many lives as possible for round 40 because we're going to be fighting round 40 with the 0-3-2 boat and a 2-0-3 sub. Like the worst, it's not the worst combo, but it's not the strongest. And so we're going to have to get lucky. And see right there, see how I'm talking? I already had the ability ready and I didn't use it. Stuff like that can actually be a huge variance. And you're going to call it RNG and I'm going to complain about it, say it's RNG, but it might not be for the sheer fact that I didn't put down the ability at the right time when I was supposed to. Like I just think half cash is so crazy. Like we're struggling a little bit on, you know, double HP Moabs because you just need more money. And now we have half the cash. So technically, I mean, it's kind of like double HP in a way, right? Because well, no, it is, but it isn't. Like you are not fighting a double HP Moab, but you have half the cash to fight it than you normally would. So who could argue what's worse, right? But it's not that I'm afraid of. The Moab we can get through. We'll have some lives. The lowest amount of lives I've had going out of round 40 is 70, which is more than enough because you'll get your Mana Shield back to put you at 95. The problem I have is 63. 63 is garbage. But I think I mentioned earlier we use a top path spike and that seems to do the trick. But nothing else works. Like you don't want to use a boat or a sub for 63. It's just not ideal. And that's what we have a lot of, or the most useful towers. Now, the problem is that I don't know much about the Mermonkeys. I just use the bottom path with glue gunners and boomerangs to make like this crazy concoction of broken things. But let me look at my cheat sheet here. I'm kind of messing things up. I need to get my sub up to date here. Okay. But what if the top path, like if I just bought 2 top path Mermonkeys, would that be enough for 63? I don't know. But I know that the spike factory is once you get to the 4th tier, because the 4th tier is actually just like kind of busted, which rightly so, because I mean the 5th tier is like 20 times the price, right? Or 12 times the price, 11 times the price. So it should be pretty good. So the goal here is to have a full Mana Shield and no problems. And I also don't want to use my ability past probably 37. So we'll use it now and be done with it because we need it for 40, 1000%. So let's give this a go here and we'll do it, slow it down, see if it's okay. Oh my gosh, not one life. That's the best one I've seen. I've run this like 5 times. That is the best one I've seen. That was so cool. Okay, so I'm gonna keep using my abilities here. I don't wanna have any problems. I know we're gonna get our tree on 47 and from there, we're just gonna never stop using that tree. But we do need a farm as well. I know some people like are against farming on half cash, but we have proven to do way better with farms than without farms, like 7,000 times. So we need to keep that going. Okay, keep that. There we go. We still have all of our lives. We're still doing good. We should have it for 47 because that's the only one I'm really nervous about. And it's really the timing on 47 that's the worst too. And by the way, I'm glad we didn't talk that much in the beginning because I'm going to be yapping my trap on half cash and alternate blue rounds and the other one, and then we're good. Okay, good. We lost actually a chunk of lives, a big fat chunk of lives. I'm gonna move this to here. How did that happen? So I maybe should have used it. I should probably time it to where I zap the ceramic, but I don't care because we're never gonna do this again. Like this black border series is cool for the fact that after I'm done with some of these maps, I will never touch them again. Like I'll say that I did it and that's the end of it and I'll never have to see it again. Like this one or geared. Probably bloody puddles after we get there. Reuse my tree. I'm just never gonna stop using the tree. Okay, now I need a 320 boat right here. Let's get a boat. Okay, boat. Reset our stuff here. Oh man, if I make the wrong mistake, I'm gonna be so upset. So I have my farm. I need to never stop using tree. It says don't stop using tree on 47. 320 boat and then super tight spike factory. Okay, that's the tough one because basically we gotta get a spike factory close enough that when we put a village there, it will be enough to reach. And I've done it several times where it's not. And then I'm like, why did I lose? And that's exactly why, because the spike isn't doing diddly squat. So we need a bunch of money actually. Okay, so at the end of 55, so at 56, we'll try this out. And I'm gonna slow it down a little bit just to make sure we don't mess it up. I'll use my ability there. Okay, so I'm gonna put this right here as close as we can. So right there, and then put the village. If it starts doing it, we're good. Okay, perfect. Okay, I'm happy. Oh, what is going on? No losing. Okay, tree. What are we doing? Why did that go that far? Oh my goodness. Okay, and it says stop using it at 59 so we can have it for 63. So I guess I'm done with my tree. You know what's kind of crazy though? I've never actually had the tree up there. I put it back there just where Oben like naturally puts it. What if that's been my problem? Like what if it's just a dumb thing? That is super goofy if that's the case. Oh my gosh, here we go again. I'm gonna turn off auto start here. We gotta make sure we get through this. Okay, 62 is good, we're good. And we're not using a tree, unfortunately. We're just gonna rock with what we got, which is super sad. I'm really upset about it, but we should be okay, hopefully. The spikes are really good. Oh, we're good. Okay, cool. Okay, so now we're done there. We're gonna sell this farm. We're gonna sell this boat. We're gonna buy this one. We're gonna buy this one and hopefully have enough for it at the end, maybe. Okay, it'll get through the first one. We're good there. And then we're gonna buy an alchemist. Okay, that was way too close. Okay, auto start back on. Let's get through this, buddy. Let's get through this. Do I not have a tree? Like, what are we doing here? Get your tree together. Let's make like a tree and get out of here. This is getting really scary. Okay, so I got my alchemist on it. That's the next step. I got my jungle drum village. Keep using tree, and then it says use a boat. Use my 420 boat. So I need $8,000. Is that gonna be easy? Doesn't seem like it will be, to be completely honest. Would it be a smarter play to have the tree in the middle of the spikes so then it would hit the spikes and then the tree and then it would save the tree a lot of trouble? I feel like that's a smarter play, right? I don't know though. I'm not an expert. But we are gonna make sure we don't lose. Okay, that's good. Losing's not an option. Put our village down, tree, there we go. Now I need the tree for 76. I hope it comes back or it's not gone, like fully. That would be a huge bummer. Oh, it'll be back because 74 and 75 are super long. And I'm gonna save it for the very end of 75, hopefully. Because I know that we need it for 76 just because it's random. It'd also be nice to have this thing. I mean, come on, dude, what are you doing? Are we good? Okay, aircraft carrier. Okay, keep it coming. You're doing really good. I'm proud of you. Okay, there we go. And then tree, there we go. Okay, cool. Oh, I think I'd actually beat this. And then we're gonna go up top. We're gonna get sub. There we go. Sub. I needed it for 78, but I don't know if we'll have it in time for 78. So that's kind of scary, to be completely honest with you. Okay, let's see here. Let's see if it just goes through on its own because it's cool and we're friends. We're all friends here. Cool beans, as they say. Oh my gosh. Okay, we actually got this. And I'll put the tree up for the last of it and that's it. Oh my God. That was way too scary and it took way too long, but we actually did it. Just remember on Polyphemus when we lost randomly on 77? Like that'd be pretty ugly just randomly at the end of 78, even though we have everything covered. Okay, this is just for like safety precautions, just in case, just because I can and it doesn't hurt to have it. and then we'll use the other one on 80. So we should be fine. Come on, guys. Okay, there we go. There's our tree. That's the end of it. We're done. Take it out, fight it, do whatever you need to do. Let's snipe it a little bit too. Snipe it, snipe it, snipe it, sniper, no sniping. Okay, there we go. That's it. Oh my gosh, onto ABR. Let's do it. Oh my God, this is so ugly. This is so ugly, but we're doing it. So for this one, I think the best bet is just to stick with Oben, of course, and then a boat right off the go. Now I'm gonna keep using abilities, of course, but I think the boat is just so good. It's just so good because we can immediately attack the camos. Well, not immediately, but almost immediately with only like $600. And then we can go after lead. And then it covers literally every single balloon type in the game except for Moab class, which it could still damage, it just can't take down. But it can pop lead, camo, purple, black, white, anything. It could just take it all out, which is super cool. Now I decided to call an audible, and I'm super nervous about it on Chimps, but I think it'll be the best play just because the problem I'm having would make sense to do that, what he's suggesting. So I think we're gonna do that. And I'll show you when we get there, but oh my goodness, I am so nervous, and I hope I don't mess up this one because I'm so nervous. I would like to get a farm. Obviously, I need a bunch of farms because we have a fortified Moab on 40, but I think it's better probably to get a cannon ship and then at least one airburst darts just because we still need to move fast. We're coming off of a Magic Monkey loss, right? And so we need to go as fast as possible while still not getting dunked on. Oh my gosh, I just lost a few lives there. 8 lives. Oh my goodness, that's terrible, but this cannon ship can just literally handle everything, so we're cool. So we're still going a little bit slow on that top path, as you can see, but I still think it'd be smarter to get airburst starts and then get a sub, another second sub, I mean. Can we take out, yeah, see, camo lead even. I forgot to mention that in the huge lineup of everything that the boat can do, dude. So obviously I talk about how great the druid is, but the boat is my favorite. I always try to explain this, but it's hard. Like the druid is like the best tower, my favorite tower. Like Spear of the Forest, my favorite 5th tier, but the boat, base boat, is like my favorite tower. I love the boat. I just think it's such a cool tower. And that's one of the reasons, because it can just do everything. Whose favorite tower is the glue gun? I'm not asking what your favorite tower is. I'm asking who actually has the favorite tower. Actually, forget that question. I have something else. Is anybody watching right now, is your favorite map Flooded Valley? And if you answer yes, then I'm gonna ask if you've had your head checked in a while, if you've hurt yourself or fallen off of like the stairs or something, because this map, imagine if someone was like, yeah, that's my favorite map. That'd be so crazy. But I think we're in a good spot here. We have everything covered. I feel like just one farm would be pretty safe because all we're really gonna need is like one armor piercing dart and maybe a triple guns, and we should be fine for the Moab. It's not the worst thing in the world. Plus we do have a cannon boat. And why can't I say cannon boat without thinking like Cannon in D, you know, the song? And it's just something that sticks in my head every time. Maybe it's because I take piano classes. I don't know if I ever told you guys that, but I do piano classes. I've been doing them since September of 2 years ago, actually. Oh my goodness, it's been a while. Since 2022, I've been taking piano. So you'd think I'm like really good, right? But I'm not. I'm such a slow learner. And then not only that, I just don't practice. Like I only practice like an hour before I go sometimes. But then there's other times where I'll practice all week, and so I'll make some progress. And then there's other times I just can't practice until like an hour before. So it's kind of a back and forth thing. I'd like to practice all the time if I could. It's just I have so many things going on. I do the YouTube, I do the house living, I have my baby, I have my wife. It's just a lot going on. But I am gonna be good one day. One day I'll play a song for you guys. I'll play the intro to Bloons. That'd be really cool. All right, I need to also think about what I'm doing here. I don't want to mess up. So we got this guy here. We got the Moab. Perfect. We didn't lose anything. I love it. Now I am gonna get okay. One greed, right? One greed. We're allowed that. And then I'm gonna get this one because we're gonna start getting a bunch of Moabs, I'm pretty sure, right? Because it's alternate, which just means it's awful balloon rounds. So there we go. Now we're covered on most things. Okay, cool. It's not the best, but it'll work. And I think what we'll do before we get too crazy by buying like, all of the marketplaces, I think we'll probably get like a regular top path boat just to be safe. Because I feel like camo we're covered, for a while. Because camo is always like a less strength thing to need than the regular balloons, if that makes any sense. Okay, I'm gonna stop talking and just start popping, right? Okay, so we'll get this one, we'll go that one, there we go. It's getting a little scary, so I'm gonna use my ability. I don't know why I wasn't using it, I just didn't see it. How many of you use powers out there? Is that like a big thing? Do you guys use them for this map particular? I think I've mentioned it before, like I would definitely use it for this map because you're making $880 a pop on hard mode. It's no problem to use like a tech bot and then like a monkey farmer. Like right now, monkey farmer would be so clutch. And then a tech bot would be really cool for Oben's tree so you didn't have to think about it or mess it up, right? And so do you guys use powers? And if not, why not? Because you probably get free ones too, right? Like there's a lot of free ones rolling around there. Okay, I want to get more farms, but I also want to make sure I'm gonna get one more because I'm a greedy. But that's it. I'm done. I'm done with my farms. We're gonna get our boat up to 8,640. Hopefully it's enough here. We need to worry about camo, don't we? Oh my goodness. I think we're good. Because that makes us safe from like all the balloons, all the Moab class, I mean. And then if I get one of these up here, like right there. Okay. Get my tree back. Bloontonium reactor. Okay, now we're good on camo up top. Grab that airburst starts there. I'm gonna grab another one. Well, actually though, we need to be able to pop 63. Oh, I didn't think about that. Okay, so we might have to like chill a little bit here. I should have bought more farms. We'd have had more than enough time for them to collect more money. It's just stupid on my part, but whatever. We'll just leave it like that. And we got a fortified BFB, but that's no big deal. And then I think I'm gonna sell these obviously, but hopefully I can wait one more round. Or maybe not. Are we good? I don't want to lose here. Just make sure we take these out. Dude, I'm slowing down so much. I'm gonna sell and sell. Make sure we buy this one. Okay, now we're safe. I don't know what it is on 63, but just want to make sure we're prepped for it. And then we'll grab one of these ones. We don't need all the money in the world. Remember, this is a shorter map, so we're pretty safe from everything. Usually we get like a flying fortress or something crazy to like go through it as fast as we can, but I don't think we're gonna need that for this. It's a short map. Did I mention it was a short map? My goodness. Okay, so I think what we'll do here is we'll grab our ice. Not that we need it, but why not? We'll use that one right there, and then we'll grab this guy. And then before we buy anything special for it, I'll try to, oh no. Okay, so that's not a good idea. So we'll do this then. Sell the boat. I don't need him anymore. We're done with you, Mr. Boat. So now they're both sped up. They both see camo for sure. No problems with that. I want this one to like miss it or something because I have it off angle, just lose for some dumb reason, you know? And then I can sell these for 5,000 each, and then I can sell these for 5,000 each. So it's $20,000 and we only need 25,000 bucks. So with that said, we will get rid of these. We'll get rid of those. I will slow it down so I don't mess it up here, and we'll sell you, buy you. There we go, done. Now we have a super speed plane boat because it has that little upgrade. This one has that upgrade as well. We got this for all the decamoing, even though we're already decamoed anyway. We got our tree here as backup. We are chilling. It's always a good sign when your subs don't have that many pops though, and they're not really climbing. That means that the planes are totally tearing it up, which they should be. I would like to get this one at least up to Monkey Pirates, which I will, but is that gonna really matter? I mean, I guess at the very end, we can try to pull whatever's there. But I would like to get it up to the big one and just call it a day at the end, but I'm not going to sell and buy. I don't want to take any risks. Like I'm super on the paranoid fence right now because of what happened on Magic Monkeys. And I'm like forever changed because of that. So we're just going to do this one, let that one go. And then I'll just keep bashing the ability now because when we break it open, we can clean up whatever's inside pretty quickly. There we go. We pulled one of them, made it a little bit faster, right? And now we're on to Impoppable. Let's do it. So I've personally done Impoppable on Flooded Valley so many times for those collection events, but I always just kind of go bananas when I'm doing it, for a better lack of words. So I just go crazy and then farm as fast as possible, use as least as many towers as possible, but then that also comes with the cost of me losing all of the time. And so the scary part with that is that we can't lose here. And so I need to be way more conservative. But then the more conservative you are, you don't have enough money to go on further. Next thing you know, you're in the 80s and you have a boat and maybe a plane. And then you're just kind of getting dunked on. So we need a little mixture of both here. So we're going to kind of do what we did earlier, but a little bit of a time sacrifice. So instead of putting one boat up here and one boat up here, which is a better, safer, smarter play, I'm just going to put the one in the middle like we did on Half Cash. Just for the fact that it costs a lot more to buy things. And so that's, again, more time that we don't have farms. But, you know, these little risks can just completely wreck us, which is scary. But if I can remember to actually hit Open's ability on 24 while staying this fast, or even if I have to slow it down a little bit, I can farm. I can grab a farm as early as 23 or 4 probably. See if I can remember to do it though. See, I'm going to try to do two things at once. As soon as 23 is over, 24, there we go. Perfect. Okay. That's not bad. And now for 28, I'm a little nervous, but if I can just get one farm before 40, that's even so much better than just not farming till way later on. We'll keep using Open's ability, of course. So this is scary what I'm about to do though. I don't know if this is smart. I should probably get something else for 28, but I think we'll be okay. I'm just gonna risk it because we just need to clean up. It's not like we gotta go super crazy. There we go. Let's put that there. There we go. That's what I'm talking about. Get this one too. Why not? Get that one. Look at us go. We already have a farm. I'm so scared right now though. You have no idea. Oh my goodness. I'm going to use my ability there. Use this one. I'm going to slow it down a couple of times. Just a couple of times. Nothing crazy. We don't have camo. Oh, we don't have camo. Oh, no. Okay. We got to get this one up. Okay, let's do this. Camo and camo. Okay, camo and camo. Camo and camo. We got it all. Dude, I think this is actually pretty cool. I got my cannon boat back and now I just need something good. Like maybe like a triple guns will be okay. Usually I have triple guns by 36, but we already had another airburst, so it was okay. Should I go with another farm and greed a little bit here? I think I can make it work. That's probably stupid, but I could do it. I think 38 has a ceramic though, so I gotta be weary of that. But I don't care. I don't care. I don't care. I don't care. We just gotta go. We gotta go. Okay, so I'm not gonna have enough for another one of these, so I should just probably get this if I can. Yes, okay, that'll be fine. That'll be totally fine for 40. It's not a big deal. Not a big deal. Okay, get it, get it, get it. Good. Now we have 2 farms already. That's not bad. It's not the best, but it's not bad. Only thing is that we only have the 1 boat here, but that's allowed us to get that to that point, but it's kind of gross, so I don't know. I'm a little scared of 47, but I do need to start farming. So, I mean, we can be scared as we want, but we got to keep moving. So I think I'm just going to roll with it and get at least one of these marketplaces before I buy something and then do that maybe. There we go. I'll have my tree here in a second. Let's keep it rolling. Okay, tree's going to save us from a lot of stuff, so we'll do that. So I'm going to get one more farm because I'm a greedy greed ball. And then we're going to get another armor piercing darts. And then we got to focus on our top path boat. So there we go. Is our greedy greed ball. Oh my gosh, it's actually working out. Okay, we just got to, okay. No, it's not because I clicked the wrong button. What a dummy. All right. I'm a little worried about camo, but I don't think I am. Like I am, but I'm not. So I think I'm going to get my farms up here. Like camos are fine, right? Because we have our tree. Yeah, I guess it'd be better if those camo rounds didn't take all the way to the middle like they are, because that does take extra seconds. That's kind of sad. But I mean, I guess it's working, so it's okay. And I do need my aircraft carrier before I worry about camo right now. But I think we're doing pretty good. Like, I feel like we should be able to have enough without selling too much to get the top path for 63, which would be really nice. Yeah, look at us go. But 59, all we have is one boat though. Well, no, I'll just save the tree for 59. That's a better plan. So we'll just go like that and it'll work for both rounds. And if I can get to 29,000 without selling my farms before 63, like that means we're in a really good spot. Because like these two haven't made their money back yet. We've still paid out more than we've made. These two are good. I think that one for sure, but this one I think's almost there. See, there we go. Not bad. Not the fastest, but it's not the slowest. All right, unfortunately, it's not going to be enough, so I am going to sell these, or sell that one at least, and then I'll have enough for this one. There we go. I only had to sell 1 farm. Not terrible. Now we just need to get some camo going here. So we'll go like this. I probably didn't need to sell that fast. I just didn't want to like stall the round out, you know? So we're going to do this too. Put that one there on both sides just to be safe. So I can sell this one to buy this one now. That's actually good because now I have complete camo on top and bottom. I mean, that one could be a little bit better spot, but that's where that spot is. So that's kind of a bummer. And then I think I should get my farm back here just because actually I should probably buy more farms to be honest, because we have a good team. Like these two plus these two, like that's really good. I think we should do a version of what we're going to be doing on Chimps mode too, so I can get like kind of prepped for it. Just obviously this is going to speed us up because we have 4 farms here, which are going to make us some bank. I'm a little worried about the 70s though. I don't think we have enough to take everything down. Like this stuff will start flying out of nowhere, especially on 76, 78. So hopefully we can get another, oh my gosh, $18,000. Why is this thing so expensive and why is the money so slow? So I'm using at the top of 75, which we didn't even use any of it. So that's really good. There's 76, no problem. 78's a little sketchy, but we should have our tree, so it should be okay, right? Okay, use the tree, we should be fine, hopefully. Are we good? Okay, cool. Okay, now, once we get this guy, we should be totally chilling. You're making me nervous. I don't want to have any problems here, and I don't want, like, the camo to not be completely gone through, so let's not lose here. Oh my gosh, like, right on the cusp of it. Like, can we just do it? Okay, thank you. Now we have no problems. Oh my goodness. I was just worried that, like, because it doesn't decamo right away, we're not going to get as many pops and then something bad could happen. Oh my gosh, I'm using my free glue gunner, but I'm using it as a placeholder because what I'm going to do is put my glue gunner here. So what I'm going to do on Chimps mode as well, so I can put this one here, because if not, I don't really have a good basis of what to put in my ice area, if that makes sense. And we're going to put this just right on the track right there. No big deal. Get this up to a relentless glue and splatter on strong, of course. I'm basically doing exactly what I'm gonna be doing on Chimps, just with more money. But actually, no, these two are not gonna be like that because I won't have enough money for all this stuff, of course. We'll go like this, like that. Now he should be in range. Cool. He's in range. Okay, we got our final harmonic. Cool stuff. Okay, now 90 is gonna be a little pain in the butt, I think, but we got our DDT thing there and we got final harmonic, which is cool. And then what I think we're gonna do is grab another final harmonic right here. And with 2 of them, we should have like a pretty much endless thing for this guy to attack. Now we want him to be in range there so we can attack him while it gets that crazy buff thing going, which is awesome. We'll use that there, cool. Now we need to get ready for 98. On Chimps, I just use Shattering Shell, so I think I should stick with that. Kind of a weird thing, but because you don't really need to like use all this support on when you have all the money for farms, if that makes sense. Usually you have to like keep cheap and everything. Watch me lose on 90, 95 though, even though I don't even lose on Chimps. That'd be really hilarious when I have more towers to attack. I'm just gonna put my tree down just in case. But what I'm trying to go for is 2 of these, because on 98 you have to micro it on Chimps, but if I have 2, I don't need to, which would be really, really nice because it makes it kind of awful, like really awful. There we go. Now we got 2 of them. That's awesome. Okay, now what do we want for 99? Just to make it even cooler and easier. Let's grab a sniper. Why not? Right? Let's put this in there if we can. How about like right there? I'm gonna put my tree down. I don't think I should have done that, but I'm gonna sell all of it, everything too. Let's do this again. Do it again. There we go. And now for the big guy, we're gonna do this. One of these. I'm just throwing a lot of stuff down last second here because I just want to win. But luckily, we're gonna do that crazy thing with the final harmonic. It'll take everything down. We'll put our tree down, and that's it. Oh my God, that last bit was ugly. $1,300 is amazing though. And here we go, guys. Are you ready for this? Let's do it. Chimps mode. Bring up the trusty cheat sheet, but we got to make this one just be perfect and right at the end of 350. Let's do it. 350. Boom. There we go. Perfect. Now this little list here is awful and we're changing it up. So I hope I don't mess it up. So instead of the 240 spikes at the end, we're just going to put another 024 merm and hope that it works. And if it doesn't, I quit this game forever because I didn't make it this far to lose. But it honestly should. I don't see why. I should have probably done it to begin with. Okay, put open right there. Now I've mentioned this in prior videos, but before I used to just rock the boat all the way up to 420 and it could take down the Moab and like without any problems, any hiccups, no issues at all. And then they raised the price of it and it made it kind of harder, but we're still able to do it, which is really, really cool. But we have to rely completely on Oben to pop all the camos, which is scary as can be. But we're on track for a good time. I think we can keep it under 2 hours and 30 minutes, and in an expert, I'm okay with that. But to be honest, I have not brought up the sheet myself, so you guys, I'll be popping it up throughout the video most likely, or I'd already have done so, but I have not looked because I am like so focused on this map, and I'm so bummed that we lost on Magic Monkeys only. It's so garbage. But basically, the final harmonic, I thought when you click that little button and it like spun around in a circle, it reset it. And I guess it doesn't, but it felt like it did. But I think it was because... Are you kidding me? Oh my gosh, that was way too ridiculous, but I need it for 24. Oh my gosh. Asking me how many times I've seen that happen. Zero, that close. That was crazy. So we're going to just try to double it up with another harmonic guy to try to like counteract the problem that we're having. So hopefully that works. Come on, get those last ones. That was scary too. Oh my gosh, I'm getting caught like off guard here. It's actually kind of nervous. I'm just going to put an ability down. Why not? I only need to have it for 33. And now that I have this guy, probably should have used it sooner. But we're going to rock this all the way to 420 boat, which means that we have to on 33 do it right, on 36, 30 do it right. Oh my goodness. Okay, so wait right till this turns to 33. Okay, go for it. There we go. That's good because Oben is just the right level. Brambles can pop 100 balloons. There's 100 balloons in this round or less than, so we're okay. 36, same thing. We're going to just do the first rush, then plop it down just because I want Oben to be in the right spot. And if I put it down now, even though we won't attack him, he'll be dumb about it. So we'll put it there and that's perfect because now this guy can hit everything and not one regular balloon is touching this Bramble. And 37, we just wait till after the lead and zebra rush at the end and then drop it and we're good to go. Oben's pretty awesome, guys. Let's be real. So there's the leads, there's the zebras, and then there's a little lull, and then we drop it again. Easy stuff. Now we got this for 40, but I'm still going to use my ability though, just because I can. Why not? Just make it super easy. Oh, I didn't even get to it. And then we need to worry about camo for 42. So I'm going to get both of these to 300 because I feel like we'd miss one if we didn't. And I have missed one before. So that's a good thing to not do. So we're going to do this, and then we're going to get it up to plutonium reactor after, but I am going to use my ability because why not? Just make sure everything's good. Gravy, I guess they call it. So there we go on that one. 402, of course, because it's better. So I'm guiding you guys through this code. I want you guys to do this too. And then together we will never, ever touch Flooded Valley again. Okay, that's the whole goal here. Okay, now with both of these, this is a pretty good team, obviously. It's a good team. So we need to get up to $26,460, okay? And that's gonna be kind of ugly. But what we're gonna do is we're just gonna use, well, I put on there, use a tree on 54 and then use 4 trees all the way to the 520 boat, or like right in the middle of there. All right, here's 54. Right at the beginning of it, I dropped my tree, and then I'm just gonna keep using the tree every time it's there. That's the goal now. Perfect timing on 57, right after that suck up there. So that was perfect. See, because I'm not that good at timing the tree, so like I don't know how full it is. So that's why I'm just using it as soon as it's ready. That's tree number 2. We got 2 more left. And I think I just put forward because then we're like kind of safe after that, I guess. It's after 63, I think. So we're cool. There it is. There it is. Almost, almost. I'm going to reuse this one now and then grab it. There we go. There's our boat. Grab a boomer, put it right here, just like we did earlier, all the way to this one. Now I think we're going to be okay on 63 just with the boat and these 2 alone. And then having more glaives halfway through should be pretty awesome. And then we can use our tree ability too to make sure we get through 63. I think we're fine. We're fine. Yes, we are. So I'll use it again. There we go. That was nothing in there actually. Now we don't need a tree. I'm going to use one more or a couple more just to be safe. Actually, just keep using it, but we need it on 74. And then so we could use it on the beginning of 78. So I just use it on 74 to be safe during 75 and 76. And then you have to have it for 78. And then he cleans up on his own. And then we have the boomer and we're safe for a while. I love that the boomer is like hiding out in the tree. Like he's this camo boomer that nobody can tell he's there or something. That's pretty funny. Let's just hope that he can pop up when he needs to be seen and actually pop these balloons. Because if we lose to something dumb, like I haven't lost in this little stretch, so hopefully nothing happens. Obviously I've lost on all these stretches. That's why I have such a detailed chart of letting me know what goes on. But after I got this chart, nothing should have a problem, except for the very end. And we're changing it like audible mid round. So that's actually really dumb, but I think it'll work. I think it'll work. I think having 2 of the mermonkeys is better than throwing a spike at the very end. And that was like a last minute thing anyway, so it should be fine. Okay, 74, I said to use it, which there was nothing in it anyway, so it's okay. And I think the only reason I put to use it on 74 is just to make sure that I didn't screw it up and I had it for 78. So I think I probably could have used it on 75 at the beginning and then had it for 78. We've done that before. See, because now I don't have it, I just lost it. So hopefully 77 is easy because that's kind of scary, right? I think we should be fine. I should probably use it like now. No, I'm not gonna, no more audibles. We're not changing anything. Why do I always do that? If I used it now, I'd be ready for the second rush of 78. And that's what we kind of need. But I've done this many times. It's just kind of scary, you know? You just don't think about it. Like that should be fine. Like, look it, we're good. It didn't pop it open and we still have this boomer there. So we should be fine. But just because I can, I'm going to drop a open bramble too. Maybe that'll like help a little bit more, you know, just be crazy with it. Okay, there we go. Perfect. Okay. 31,750. You can do it. We got it. We got it. There we go. Okay. We can put our tree down too, because why not? So now we do a 032 ice. Now, just like we did, we're going to put our glue gunner there because that's who's going to be like our tester kind of thing. So right there. Then we're going to put the merm above him a little bit. So there's the merm. Okay, I'll put him down here then on that little track right there. Use our tree because why not? Get our glue gunner up to where he needs to be. I'm getting really nervous, guys. Really nervous. We got 17 rounds left and they're like the worst. Okay, relentless glue. There we go. Grab my village. Go all the way up to primary training. Now he's in it too. We're good. Okay, I'm going to use my tree on 90 just because I don't trust those DDTs. We should be fine. Like they should be decamoed and they glued and they were, so that's cool. But just in case. Same with 93 too, when those DDTs start coming out. I hate these things, so I'm just going to zap them away. There we go. All right, there's my final harmonic. There we go. Awesome. Now it's the mortar's turn. All right, mortar's turn. Put this guy over here. I'm going to use my tree for this too because I don't like them either. Let's just do that. Get them safe but sorry or whatever you want to say. There we go. There we go. Oh my gosh. See, they're making it too far. That's scary. Don't do that. No more of that. Dude, my heart is racing right now. Like just absolutely shredding itself. It's so scary. Okay, I got my shattering shells. I'm happy. And I'm going to get faster reloading too, just because I didn't before because, you know, I like to mess things up. So I'm going to grab this one now. This one like this, like that, just like that. Okay. On 98, we are going to go slow though. Okay. I have to because I need to get everything here. So we're just going to like speed up, slow down so I can get all these ones out of there. So I don't fight any fortifieds. Not one fortified will be fought by me. Okay. That's the goal. So we go like this because this worked every time for me, but you know how this goes. It won't work this time. So do this, do that. This one, that one, that one, that one. Got all these fortified. You see they're gone. Get this one up to symphonic thingy. Do that one. Okay, we're good. Okay, now the DDTs should be gone. There should be no DDTs, okay? And then I can tree them as well. Tree for the last couple. Get him out of there. Get him out of there. Oh, we did it. We did it. And then I don't know what to do here, so we're just going to attack it, I guess. Just go with it and just do what we can. Oh my goodness. I'm just going to attack it, attack it, attack it. Take him out, take him out, take him out, take him out, take him out. Oh my gosh, we did it. Oh my gosh, we actually did it. Don't lose to something stupid. You got this. They're spinning around. Okay, that's all we need. Oh my God. It worked. That audible worked. $1,200. Okay. Go to expert FN9. Boom. 2 hours and 32 minutes. What does that give us? That puts us in 26th place, almost right in the middle, but our second out of 4 experts. Oh my goodness. But I do think that will be our second expert for sure for a while until we get up to Dark Castle, which I think we can go faster. But honestly, if we can do Muddy Puddles and Ouch and Quad without messing up, they're going to be faster. But again, it's just without messing up. But I think Flooded Valley is worse than Ouch, to be honest, just because have I beat Ouch on Chimps? No. But is Flooded Valley awful? Yes, that's what I'm thinking there. We did get a monkey knowledge point, so we might as well keep going. We have Alchemist Pool, lasts 5 seconds longer, and then we almost have the Druids. We're almost there with that one. So we have cleared out 3 of them, which is pretty awesome. 47 black borders. That is absolutely insane. I told you I would do an expert one. I'm bummed that we didn't get a better time. I really do think that we would have done so much better if we didn't mess up on Magic Monkey. I'll put it up in the top just to show you, but it doesn't matter. Can't cry over spilled milk. We lost on Magic Monkey, so that's what we had to deal with. But it does look nice to see this one black border because I will probably never play this map ever in my life again. I hope you guys enjoyed it. And if you have not yet, check out this video. We black border high finance as fast as we possibly can. That's every single game mode as quickly as possible.